Today's video is sponsored by Simply Safe. So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is a wet and dreary kind of day today here in Pennsylvania. We had a pile of rain this morning, but it's actually a pretty good day to do a little maintenance. I am slowly preparing for firewood season. I just pulled the Wolfe Ridge out of the building, did an oil change, cleaned it up a little bit, and topped it off with ethanol-free gas. So it's ready to go. Not a whole lot to it. So I mentioned earlier that today's video was sponsored by Simply Safe, and I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. If you're not familiar with Simply Safe, it is an incredibly effective, very easy to use, and very easy to install security system for your home. We've had our system now up and running for a little over 3 years, and it works flawlessly, and it has been glitch-free since the day that I installed it. I take security here at home very seriously, and our Simply Safe system is a huge part of that plan. Let me just tell you how helpful this system is. Now, there's almost always someone here at the house. Let's say Melissa and I go to West Virginia for a day or two. That means Levi's here looking over things. But a couple weeks ago, I was here by myself, and I had to jump in the truck, run into the hardware store. And while I was walking out of the store, I got a notification on my phone from the camera right here, looking over the parking lot. And I see a Dodge 3/4 ton pickup truck with a trailer on that I didn't recognize. He pulled right up here in the driveway and parked and got out of the truck. Now, I could have called the police, but I thought that would be going a little overboard. And then I thought maybe I'll call one of my neighbors. But then I thought, you know, I'm only 5 minutes from home. I think I can get here before whoever it is loads something up and heads out the driveway. So I got home in 3 minutes, and turns out it was just a friend of a friend. Now, I never met the guy before, but he was looking for some firewood. Everything turned out okay, but it is really, really nice to know what's going on when I'm not home. Simply Safe also offers 24/7, 365 protection by live Simply Safe professional agents ready to dispatch police, firefighters, or EMTs in an emergency, all for less than $1 a day. No long-term contracts, so you can start and stop at any time with no hidden fees. One of my favorite things that Simply Safe offers is that outdoor wireless security camera right there. I have 3 of them. One other point I want to make about Simply Safe is the ease of installation. I had the entire system up and running in a single evening, and like I said, it has been glitch-free ever since. Bottom line is this: we take security very seriously around here. Like I mentioned, Simply Safe makes a great product. If they didn't, I wouldn't be here telling you about it today. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Save 20% on your Simply Safe security system when you sign up for an interactive monitoring plan and get your first month free. Visit simplysafe.com/Morgans to learn more. All right, I figure since I got the splitter ready to go, I might as well ease back into the firewood cutting. I've got 2 loads right here, you know, 2 log truck loads. That's probably about, I don't know, 14, maybe even 15 cords of wood right there. And then out in the woods, if you saw that last video the other day, I have found probably, I don't even know, 8, 10, maybe even 12 cord of wood that's out in the woods right now from trees that just blew down in the last year. At some point before the weather gets bad, I'll take a day or two and take the excavator out in the woods, get everything kind of cut to 10, 12 foot lengths, get them next to the trail, and then I'll get the skid loader with the grapple. It's got a real big grapple on it, and carry those logs back to the yard here. So we'll have them here to cut and split when the weather's not so good. But we have been selling a lot of firewood. I haven't been filming all the deliveries. We probably sold 8 or 10 cords so far this year, and I have more orders to go out this week. I got a bunch of empty baskets, so I figured might as well start filling them up again. So I got the basket over there, a little over half full. Melissa just came down to give me a hand. We're just talking though. It's that time of year, isn't it?
It really is. One, we're seeing a ton of squirrels. I can't say that word very well, but squirrel, the animal with the nuts. They're gathering. It's that time of year, and pretty soon the leaves will be changing color. But we've seen some maples and some cherries dropping. Just
and the squirrels are working overtime right now already. I don't know if that's any indication on what winter's like.
I wondered that too.
But I'm telling you, like, the chestnuts haven't even started dropping, but anything they can get, they're coming into the yard. They're making a racket back there in the woods, but they're serious right now, man. Those guys are putting the work in.
You had said the one out on the road, like, dropped his nut.
First time I ever saw one.
Like, I have time.
I know.
Yeah, it's going to be hoodie weather, and, you know, pretty soon it's going to be fun to sit by the fire and enjoy that.
You like all seasons, huh?
I do. I don't have a favorite. Someone asked me the other day what my favorite season was. And I said, well, probably cinnamon. I don't know. What's your favorite season? So, yeah. But I'm bummed. I like them all. I mean, spring, the new growth of the leaves are coming back on the trees and the flowers and things are blossoming. But then, you know, by the time you get into fall, you're like, well, I really enjoyed summer too. It's just time to enjoy, you know, swimming and the sunshine. And then fall is changing, the leaves change colors.
Fall
so beautiful.
is definitely
Temperatures are dropping, no
favorite.
humidity.
Yeah.
And
the only time of year I really don't like, though, is the mud season. Now, the mud season can happen pretty much any time, but like late winter, before things start to get green, there's no more snow, and everything's just brown, gray, and mud. I'm not a big fan of that, but I can deal with it because I know what's coming after that. But by far, fall is my favorite time of year. I enjoy archery hunting. I don't really care if I get anything. It's a great time of year to be out in the woods. Just there's so much happening. The deer in the rut, animals running everywhere. Everyone's preparing for winter, including ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I do like winter too from the inside. When you look out and everything's snow covered and white.
I do like that.
It's beautiful. It is really, really pretty. God definitely knew what he was doing.
He did.
But we enjoy all 4 seasons. What's your favorite season where you're at?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you want to run a splitter for a little bit, Melissa?
Sure.
All right. That smells a little different, doesn't it?
It has a unique smell.
That's maple right there. But now we aren't exactly set up yet to do this. You know, we don't have the conveyor and everything set up. But something I want to make really clear, to run this machine right here like we're doing, you would need 3 people for sure.
Yeah.
You know, without a conveyor, because the splitter is waiting for, you know, me or Melissa to stack it in the basket. So you could almost put a person on each side, and one person just loading rounds onto it. That would probably be the most productive way, but it's just so fast. But, you know, with that 6-way wedge on there, you're doing like 30 pieces a minute. You know, that's a lot of firewood in a hurry. And very seldom do I use the 6-way wedge. It has to be the right size wood. You know, like say 12 to 15 inches.
Which makes sense.
In this maple, we're splitting it just a little bit smaller. The poplar, a lot bigger. Now, if this is like red oak or something that size, I would use the 4-way wedge and then split everything a little bit smaller.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The 6-way, you'll get 6 pieces, but they really all need resplit again. So normally we run the 4-way wedge.
Did you find anything in your stack of logs?
A bunch of chipmunks.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it.
Okay.
We're about out of snake season too. They'll be gone for the...
Whew. Thank goodness. One good thing about fall and winter. So it has that clap sound to it.
A lot of people always say that we split our firewood real small. Like I said, this stuff's bigger, but normally we just split it to what our customers like, and they like the smaller stuff, especially like in red and white oak and hickory and stuff like that. We split it small, and if it's down for a while before you cut and split it, you can get that red oak and stuff to dry in a year if it's been down for a while first. So that's usually what we try to do.
How do you like it?
Yeah.
How do you like it? Big or small? I guess it would depend on your customers or what you're burning yourself.
Yeah.
What's your preference, I guess.
Right.
And probably maybe what kind of wood. But
we got the good hardwoods here.
I want to put this last piece on. It's a small one.
It is a very small one. But anyway, I think that is about it for today's video. We appreciate y'all being here. Also want to thank Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out that link in the description and let us know in the comments what your favorite season is. Ours is definitely, mine is definitely fall.
Mine's all 4.
She's a 4-season kind of girl.
And cinnamon.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks so much.
We'll catch you on the next one.